Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. All right, so we were at the end and we got disconnected. But anyway, so the fourth is concerning those avoiding those things that are haram, fornication, adultery, attaining wealth, taking people's wealth, using intoxicants, murder, harming others in any way, mentioning anything about a person that he would dislike, even though it may be the truth, regardless of whether he's present or absent, meaning ghiba, right? Meaning backbiting, relating someone's words to another in a way that will worsen the relationship between them. And I was talking about namima. The most common practice of namima is usually between people that's interested in getting with a person or obtaining something, especially an arrogant person. An arrogant person can't never rest if he sees somebody that has an equal rank with them, right? He may have the same thing. It's why most of the time you find it, we always attribute it to being girly-like or catty because it's most common with women, but men do the same thing too. And I'll even give you an example. Women do it to each other. They look each other up and down. Look at her green boots. They don't even match with her black robe, right? They do things like that. Hey, here she come, or things of that nature. Men will do the same thing where they hate, and he'll either try to make you the brunt of a joke, right? Or he start hating if there's a woman involved. He ain't got no bread like me. What you mean? He ain't even got no money. These guys now, the way they're making these social media videos, she shouldn't even answer your text message if you ain't going to take her out to eat, right? And so on and so forth. It's things of that nature. That's heightening. That's namima, right? You're ruining the person's relationship, right? Or you're influencing what you're embellishing the words of a person. Like I told you about the so-called imam who tried to say that I said people have to worship the Prophet ﷺ in order to get a lot of, in order for Allah to forgive you, and so on and so forth. But anyway, these type of things, insulting other people, cursing other people, character assassination, and other than these, all of these are usually the root from all of this, right? It goes back, and it stems from this. These are the sins of the actions from the internal sickness. A lot of these sins come from the internal sickness, and you act on those things. If you think you're better than someone, can't nobody else be better than you. And if they think they're better than you, right? What grows from arrogance, right? Many of the ulama, with regards to the science pertaining to the heart, pertaining to tasawwuf, they say that all of the sins of the heart develops from arrogance, while the majority of them say that the sins of the heart develops from conceit. From that comes from that comes envy, because you become envious. Now you envious of the person. Sit up. Now you're envious of the person, but now you want him to lose the blessing he got. You want his eyeball to fall out. Or you hope that she get divorced from that dude so you can get in there. Because you should have had her first. Or I should have been the only one. Or I should be the only wife. Or, and so on and so forth. These type of things. These are real live things. This is where the ayn comes from. It's a extreme case of hasid, like dangerous hasid, right? Envy is almost to the point become magical. Right? Well, it's with protection, from by means of the Quran and different adhkar of the Prophet ﷺ. So anyway, he says, it is incumbent for the one who is intelligent to guard his moments with consistent awrad, meaning devoted to obedience until death reaches you, right? So what we'll do is tomorrow, we'll do part 2 to this, right? I kind of wish that we didn't get interrupted because my internet got kicked. So it's going to be 2 parts to this, the video. Some of you are back on the live. Some of you didn't log back in. But it's going to be 2 parts to this, today's lecture. And I'm also going to upload this on YouTube as well. So you'll see it floating around. Inshallah, share it. Spread the information. Don't hoard the knowledge. You were able to witness it and not share it with others. Spread it and share the information, regardless of what everybody think about me. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك واشهد ان لا اله الا انت واستغفرك واتوب اليك. السلام عليكم ورحمه الله تعالى وبركاته.